Hi guys, so following on from my Irish baby girl names video last week, I thought this week I would obviously do Irish baby boy names. As you can tell by my accent, I'm originally from Northern Ireland, and the shirt may also give away the fact, that I'm a big Ireland fan. I'm a big fan of Irish rugby. I was obviously born in Northern Ireland and have watched Irish rugby for many years. So I thought I would wear my Ireland rugby shirt. But yeah, today I thought I would tell you about some of my favorite Irish baby boy names. These are some names that I've known of growing up, and I thought I would spell them for you, tell you how to pronounce them and a little bit about their meanings. Now, in terms of pronunciation, there can be variations in how some of these names are pronounced in different parts of Ireland, just because of different dialects and things. So there may be a slight variation. So yeah, if you pronounce them differently, please feel free to leave a comment below to say how you pronounce them. But I'm telling you how I have known it growing up in Northern Ireland, how I know some of the pronunciations. So yeah, hopefully they are similar to what you would say. Right, I'll not blabber on too much, let's get into this. So the first name on my list is the name Cillian, and that's spelled C-I-L-L-I-A-N. And you may have heard of this name because of Cillian Murphy, who is of course a well-known actor, an Irish actor. But yes, the name is Irish, and it actually means associated with the church, because there was a missionary called Saint Cillian who then left Ireland, I think in like 650 AD, and then travelled throughout the world and probably brought the name Cillian to other parts of the world as well. It's still a fairly popular name in Ireland, and it was actually number 22 in the top baby names for boys last year. So yeah, that's one that I love, and clearly quite a lot of people in Ireland do too. Okay, number 2 on my list is the name Fionn, spelt a bit weirdly you might think because it has an O in it, spelled F-I-O-N-N. And one of the most famous heroes from Ireland was Fionn McCool, and he's known for, if you've ever been to the Giant's Causeway, then he's known for sort of creating that. Yeah, he's sort of big in Irish legend. You can obviously spell Fionn just F-I-N-N if you wanted to, but yes, the traditional Irish spelling has an O in it, and it's actually even more popular than Cillian by 2 places. It was number 20 in the list of most popular baby boys names in Ireland last year. Number 3 is the name Oisín, or Oisín, spelled O-I-S-I-N, and it has a very cute meaning because it means little deer. And actually Oisín was the son of Fionn McCool in Irish legend, so obviously I've just mentioned who Fionn McCool was, and the mother of Oisín was apparently turned into a deer, and then whenever Fionn McCool found his son again a few years later in the forest, he looked like a little deer. So yes, I think very, very sweet name, and it's very, very popular in Ireland at the moment, and in fact was the 8th most popular name there last year. So yeah, it's definitely one that people are loving at the moment. Number 4 on my list is a name which probably is my favorite on this whole list, and which is definitely on my sort of short list if we ever had a boy, and it is the name Shea, spelled S-H-E-A. And you may have heard this name before. It can be used for either a girl or a boy, and you can spell it with a Y at the end as well. But yeah, the traditional Irish spelling is S-H-E-A, and it means majestic, so I really love that meaning. And it was also the shortened version of Seamus, which is the Irish sort of form of James. So if you're looking for maybe something a little bit different from the name James, maybe you could go for Shea. And it last year was number 78 in the most popular boys' names in Ireland. So yeah, it's fairly popular, but not like one that's in the top 20 yet. So I really like it because I think it's something a little bit different. But yeah, obviously has that Irish connection. Then sticking with S names, the next one on my list is the name Sean, spelled S-E-A-N. Again, the more English sort of spelling of that could be S-H-A-U-N. So if you like the name but maybe don't want to spell it the Irish way, then you could always spell it S-H-A-U-N if you wanted. But yeah, the traditional Irish spelling is Sean, S-E-A-N, and it is a very common and popular name, so you may have heard of it. You've got like Sean Connery, and obviously probably one of the most famous Seans out there. So yeah, it is a name that has been around for for quite a while. It's the Irish form of John, and John of course means God's gracious gift, so therefore so does Sean. And although it's been around for ages, it is still a very popular name in Ireland and was actually the 5th most commonly used name for a baby boy last year. So yeah, Sean is definitely one that I think will be around for a long time to come. Number 6 on my list is the name Cillian, and if you were a fan of Westlife, you may have heard that name before because of course Cillian Egan was one of the members of Westlife. I was a big fan, and yeah, my favourite was Shane though, sorry Cillian, but I do love your name. So yeah, Cillian is a really lovely Irish name, and it means either ancient or enduring. And in Irish legend, Cillian was the son of one of the kings of Ireland who helped to fight off the Vikings in the 11th century. So that's a little bit of history for you. And outside of Ireland, Cillian, it's known as a name, but it's not overly popular. But yeah, within Ireland, it is still fairly popular there. And in the list of top baby boy names in Ireland last year, it was number 13. Number 7 on my list then is a name which I think is extremely cute for a little boy, and it's the name Rory, and it's spelt the Irish way, R-U-A-R-I. Now you may have heard this name before spelled the English way, which is R-O-R-Y. You can of course spell it either way, but yeah, the traditional Irish spelling is R-U-A-R-I. I have also heard it pronounced like Rory, but I would probably say Rory, but again, maybe in different dialects you would pronounce it in different ways. I just think it's a really lovely name, and yeah, like as I said, it both spellings, and it means either Red King or Great King. And Rory O'Connor was the last High King of Ireland who was forced to abdicate the throne in 1175. So there you go, a little bit more history for you. And in terms of popularity, it was number 74 in Ireland last year for boys' names. Okay, so the next one might have a slightly unusual spelling for you, but yeah, it's the name Oran, and it is spelled O-D-H-R-A-N. And Oran means dark hair, so if you have a little boy that's born with like a load of dark hair, then maybe that's the name for you. And in terms of popularity, it was number 58 in the top baby names in Ireland last year. Number 9 on my list is the name Tag, spelled T-A-D-H-G, and this is a name which I didn't really know of growing up, but in the last few years I've heard it a little bit more. I think it is becoming more popular at the moment, although actually it dates back to the 11th century when there was a warrior called Big Tag, or Tagmore I think he was actually called. So it is actually quite a historical Irish name. And in terms of popularity, it was the 32nd most popular name in Ireland last year. And finally in my list of Irish baby boy names is the name Owen, spelled E-O-I-N. And you maybe have heard of this name again because of the anglicised spelling, which is O-W-E-N, and it is also very connected to the Welsh name Owen. So yeah, it's quite a popular name in different spellings, and it actually also means John, so it is quite closely connected to the name Sean as well. You can also spell it another way, which is E-O-G-H-A-N, so it's slightly even more unusual. But I remember there was a guy in the X Factor called that name and people kept calling him Eggnog, so I don't know if you'd want to go for that, but you can also use that spelling if you want. And Owen, spelled E-O-I-N, was the 55th most popular name in Ireland for a baby boy, so yeah, fairly popular over there. So you may want to use that as the Irish spelling, or you could use other variations of the spelling if you wanted. So that is my list of Irish baby boy names. There are quite a lot out there, but yeah, these are just 10 of the ones that I like the most. Let me know if you like any of them, maybe you're called one of them, or let me know any other Irish ones that you really love. If you are keen on baby names, then please subscribe, because I will be doing more of these videos. So yeah, it means you can know whenever I put one up. And yeah, it's always lovely to hear from you, so please say hi. But yeah, I'll not blabber on anymore, but thanks for watching. Bye.